What's going on, guys? Mr. Domo here, and I'm doing my top 5 action figures of 2020. That's right, these are my top figs of 2020, and of course I just want to share with you guys, these are the figs that I already did a review on, I have in my personal collection and whatnot. And so I wanted to share with you guys what are my personal, this is my personal top 5. You guys want to, if you guys want to chime in, whatever, just let me know in the comments below what is your top 5 action figures of 2020. So we're just gonna go ahead and kick this off. Number 5. Alright guys, so coming at number 5, I gotta say the Super 7 Ultimate Figures Lion-O from Thundercats definitely comes in at number 5. It's a beautiful figure, lots of accessories. I mean, I'm really digging the Ultimate Figures from Super 7. Now, Lion-O here would have came up a little bit higher in my top 5. The only issues is the joints, man. It's a little loose for my taste, but overall the paint, the scope, the accessories, I mean, everything looks absolutely gorgeous. You get so much, but I think if they improve on the joints, it would be an awesome figure. But I really love it, and I definitely can't wait to get of the rest of the team, the Thundercats team, in this collection. And so this, like I said, man, it's just a beautiful, man. The thing that really just sticks out so much, it's just this head sculpt right here, man. That you have the dual head sculpt, the aggressive, mean face right there. Definitely does it. And like I said, man, the accessories, you get so much with this guy, and it's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? You get 2 types of the shield claw. You have the sword. You have it erect, not erect. I mean, you could obviously hang the sword or put the sword into the shield claw. There's just so many options, however you want to display it. I think, like I said, man, if this thing, if Super 7 was to improve on the joints on these guys right here, definitely they'd be knocking it out of the park. But overall, I mean, the paint is great, the mold, the scope of the figure, the face is absolutely gorgeous, and that's why I have to put Lion-O from Super 7 Ultimate Figures from Thundercats my number 5. Number 4. Alright, so at number 4, I have to put the Hasbro Star Wars, the Black Series credit collection of the Mandalorian, and of course, the Mandalorian. I think out of the whole set, Mandalorian, absolutely gorgeous. I really did kind of a Mandalorian versus Mandalorian versus Mandalorian versus Mandalorian video of pretty much all the Mandalorian kind of variants that we have, or the different figures that we got, mostly a paint app of from the Black Series. And absolutely, I already said this one right here is my favorite. I mean, the paint app is absolutely gorgeous. It is my number 4 right now. It would have been a little bit higher. It's just I'm hoping that we do get a future release with that just soft goods, man. I need that cloth cape right there. It would have been a lot better. I feel like they kind of didn't really put too much emphasis on the accessories, on the blaster and the rifle and stuff like that. And I get it, what I'm saying. It mostly was to this is inspired by the end credit of the Mandalorian saga, where what I'm saying, we get that nice art, concept art of the characters, and I think it's great, man. I think it's really awesome. I dig that Hasbro's actually thinking outside the box. I love that we do get this nice inclusion of the the Imperial credit. Like I said, man, I just wish they would have went up a little bit more on this. Maybe made them metal, of course, the soft goods, and that card back, man. I feel like they could have done a lot better. Just like the vintage collection carbonized figures, man, that is a beautiful card back. Even the San Diego Comic-Con Boba Fett figure. That was a beautiful hologram card back, and I wish they would have done something, especially for a special series or a special line within the Black series, toy line. And so I gotta say, man, this one right here, definitely a gorgeous piece. Aesthetically, it looks really, really awesome. It's obviously we're not really gonna get too many figures in this color scheme, and so I absolutely love it, and the rumor is they are going to continue on it, so we'll have to see. But I just wish they would have umped it up a little bit, especially on their card back, especially on the Imperial credit. Would have been really nice to get some actual metal ones. And of course, what I'm saying, I think it's time right now. I think it's time to kind of move away from these plastic capes and give us that soft goods and give us that cloth cape. But Mandalorian credit collection, is definitely my top number 4 right now. Number 3. Alright guys, so I have to give it to the Sentinel Ronin Warriors Ryo of Wirefire action figure here. This is absolutely gorgeous. Of anybody, this is like a no-brainer for anybody who missed out on the Bandai Armor Plus figures back in 5-7 years ago. It's been a long time, so it's about freaking time that we got a recent, modern take or just a modern release of these figures, and this absolutely does not disappoint. It's a beautiful, beautiful figure. You have just so many options of displaying them. You could display them with no armor on. You could display them just like this with the armor on, helmet off, helmet on. There's so many ways. Obviously, you get the mannequin off to the side where you could pretty much put the whole armor set onto it, and you could have Ryu here just kind of displayed off to the side with no armor and the armor off to the side. It's so many options, man. It is so many options, and this is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Of course, I will say just the reasons why this is not my number 1 right now is just because it is a kind of a somewhat delicate, action figure. I would say you don't want to really handle it too much. The legs are a little bit loose, like it's just I think there's more weight to the top than to the bottom. If the joints were a little bit tighter, I think it would resolve that issue. And then of course these right here are magnetized, so I wish they were just using a stronger magnet. It does tend to fall off if you're like readjusting your figure or whatnot, but overall, besides that, just nitpicking this figure, this is absolutely gorgeous and definitely one of my top 3 right now of 2020. That is a gorgeous figure, man. I just absolutely love that, and I love Ronin Warriors, so that is my number 3 right now. Number 2. Alright guys, for number 2, I have to give it to the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Darth Vader that we just recently got from the Empire Strikes Back line, and absolutely gorgeous, man. This is what Hasbro needs to bring to the table, man. This is what they need to start producing. This soft goods right here, this cloth cape just totally elevates this figure right here. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the functionality of the hilt here, where you actually have the loop there. You got the hook right here onto the belt, so you don't have to display him holding his lightsaber. You can put it right onto his belt. Absolutely gorgeous. The cape is done really nicely here, and of course, man, he's using that choke force right there, man. You can't, it is a gorgeous piece, man, and that's why I have to put this guy into number 2 from the Black Series right now, because it is a gorgeous piece, man. Every time I look at it, and of course it's Darth Vader, man, so like, how could you not like it? But absolutely gorgeous. I had to put this guy in number 2 because it is a really well thought out figure, and I'm hoping that Hasbro kind of does this right here. They kind of take the time, they make sure that they're producing a great figure. If they're gonna increase the cost of these figures, they gotta obviously bump up the quality of the figures, and this one right here, definitely they stepped it up, and I absolutely love it. So gotta put Darth Vader right there from the Black Series. And number 1. Alright guys, number one, of course I had to do the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. Of course we have Toka and Razar, the 2-pack. And yeah, it's not really fair, right? Because you're getting 2 figures, but as of right now, making this recording, or the last day of 2020, this is the only way you could really purchase these guys is in a 2-pack, and they're not really sold separately. Will they probably be sold separately? Maybe, because NECA usually starts doing that. I noticed that they start making their kind of like single, you know, figure releases, but these 2 absolutely gorgeous pieces, man. And of course, if you're a huge turtle fan, they nailed it. They obviously nailed it, man. This is what you see right now. If I was to turn on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 right now and go to the scene with these 2 right here, man, this is absolutely what you're seeing right now, man. They are absolutely gorgeous. The mold is absolutely gorgeous. The accessories are insane, and the articulation is just really superb. It's just so good. I mean, look at the details, man, of this guy's shell right here. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a beautiful piece, and you know what I'm saying, I might be a little biased because I'm a big turtle fan, and of course I'm a huge fan of these NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures based off the movie, obviously. But damn, man, they are so good, and I just could not put these guys off anything else less than number one, because they are absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I know we got the you know, Raphael and Casey Jones, but you know, Raphael, the only reason why I didn't put that set onto number one was because, well, Raphael was really just a reissue of Raphael just in a trench coat. Okay, that's pretty cool. And Casey Jones wasn't too bad. I wish they would have just done a little bit more, but when it came to these 2 right here, man, no way. If I had to choose those 2, like if I couldn't get one 2-pack and it was Casey Jones, Raphael in disguise, or these 2, I would go with these 2, man. These 2, they're just so massive. They look really, really great. And like I said, man, I was blown away as soon as I got them, and just handling them. They got weight to them. Articulation's great. They stand up on their own. They have so many accessories to work with, and obviously if you really own a NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set, they're gonna go great with that set. So I had to put them for number one. But those right now are my top 5 of, you know, 2020, and I can't wait for 2021. I think there's gonna be some amazing figures, and so I can't wait to share that with you guys. But other than that, man, have a good and safe Happy New Year. Thanks again for all the support. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.